Welcome back to another episode with ByrdAdatto. Today we're shooting on something completely different than we've talked about in the past. This is all about understanding what you need to do as a business as to what are the things you can think about from your business side and also from the employee side.
Yeah, and I would say before getting into, this is obviously specifically relating to the coronavirus and what do we need to put in place as it relates to the employees of your business. And I would say you want to be familiar with what's published on the CDC website, the Center for Disease Control, and the World Health Organization website, because they have evolving information and guidance that can be helpful for your business. Generally speaking, there's going to be 4 areas that we'll touch on in this video to kind of give you some high-level guidance on what you should be thinking about.
Yeah, and obviously from the first area is really truly trying to figure out the safety and health of your employees. So what are the things that you can put in place to start determining are they fit for duty? Have they been traveling to certain areas that there's been some outbreaks? Have you talked to them about if they have a fever, about whether or not they should be coming in or not, or a sore throat, other signs of this particular infection? Those are the first things you need to start thinking about. Secondly is, what are you doing from a perspective as far as how you're maintaining the facility itself? So have you making sure that the doorknobs have been wiped down? Or do you have other processes in place to make sure people aren't hugging or shaking hands or whatever it is from the clean and keeping it sanitary in that sense?
Yeah, and then the last 2 are, if you do have an unfortunate event with an exposure, do you have an exposure plan to deal with how you're going to, what's your plan with the rest of your staff? What's the plan with cleaning your office? And so just thinking ahead so that if this does happen, you have a plan in place to protect everybody. And then finally, we're going to shoot a separate video on this. Is telecommuting. This is obviously kind of becoming a new normal in the last couple of weeks as to how businesses are staying in business with employees working remotely. And there's several things to think about as it relates to that, from traditional employment perspective all the way to security issues that you should be thinking about for your business.
And as a reminder for Access Plus members, we actually are going to be dropping a policy procedure for you to use if you don't have one of these, so you can start building this particular policy out. And just to let you know, we aren't building these by ourselves. We are working with another vendor on the clinical side who's helping us build out a lot of these policies, and we'll have references to that when we do start dropping the policies. But thank you again for visiting with us again today, and we'll be talking soon.
Thank you.